Good evening and welcome to Let's Talk Shop with Russ. We're back this week and have a pretty good show lined up, I think. And what it is. And
welcome to Let's Talk Shop with Russ.
Yes. I had to mute Paul. I had feedback. Feedback of me talking on there. So anyway, pretty good thing lined up tonight. Pretty good show lined up tonight. And that is, if you're out there in the chat and didn't read, if you have a YouTube channel and you're over there in the chat, go ahead and pop me an email with your YouTube link. Well, actually, I don't know if it's not going to allow you to post your YouTube link over in the chat. So yeah, just pop me an email because I have my email account opened up over here so I can see it. And to contest@simplywoodencreations.com and put in the subject line Saturday night show, so I'll understand. Actually, I've emptied out my inbox, so if you just send me an email, I'll see it. You don't have to put much of anything in the subject line. But we're going to show off, the panel's going to show off their websites or YouTube channels first, and then anybody that sends me their YouTube link and an email, we're going to talk about that. Plus, I have a few of my friends that I want to talk about for the on the show. So, I'm gonna let Dan. I'll let Dan show that. Dan Inger Britson says my channel sucks. The chat actually had blocked it out, but I allowed that, so my channel sucks. So anyway, I thought that was fun. Steve Carmichael's out there. How you doing, Steve? Inspired Woodworks. Dan Inge. Bob Lee's Wood Shop. And Bob Lee, I got your email, so I will be showing off your website. Steve Carmichael. Chris Nealon's out there in the chat. Good to see you. Ken McCroy. Ken, send me your YouTube channel link over at contest@simplywoodencreations.com, and I'll show off your YouTube channel. Aussie man, you have a YouTube channel, send yours in and we'll do just that. So if you noticed, I was looking, I got close enough, you can see I haven't shaved up here in a while. I'm trying to let this line grow a little higher up, so I'm not shaving in there for a little bit, and trying to let the beard get a little thicker in this area through here. So I just looked up and I could see it, and I'm like, I saw it in the mirror and I said, man, maybe I better shave before the show, but I really want to get this a little thicker up and through this area. So I'm like, they'll just have to excuse it. So anyway, before we go any further, let me talk about my wonderful sponsors, and they are Devobal Technologies for web design, development, hosting. Visit devobal.com. FastCap, innovative products for the professional woodworker. Go to fastcap.com. Rockler, 60 years in woodworking, create with confidence. Visit rockler.com. Bearwood Supply Company, your best choice for hard-dime woodworking supplies. Go to bearwood.com. And Klingspor, the sanding specialist, woodworkingshop.com. And Seiko, the scroll saw specialist, Seiko.com. They're my wonderful sponsors. And also, if you hang around till the show's end, everybody still stays out there, we'll have a giveaway. I got something to give away tonight, so we'll have a giveaway also. And so don't forget also, if you're over there in the chat and you're watching, and for those of you who watch the show next week, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Yep, I'd like to see a thumbs up out there. For as many people as we've got in the chat and watching, I'd like to see all of y'all give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. So before we go any further, let everybody introduce themselves, and then we'll start going about doing random the web page stuff. So from my right to my left, he's not going to be prepared, so get prepared, everybody. Get prepared. For when I tell you who it's going to be first, I want you all ready to click on your unmute button and get going. Paul.
I'm ready.
That's the first time you've ever been ready for that.
Well, when you said he's not going to be ready, I knew it was me.
Go ahead and tell us where we can find you.
Yeah, I'm Paul Corliss. You can find me at Paul's Messy Workshop on YouTube or on Instagram. And sorry, I forgot to mute myself when the show started, but
All right.
You know, this technology stuff, and I'm in a strange environment here, so it's a little different. So
yeah, you're in the Florida. You're in your Florida home.
You're in Florida where it's really hot.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah. So hey, I appreciate you having me on.
You're welcome. Next in he's not ready is Al Forte. Al, are you there?
I too am ready. I just wanted to do that just so that you'd say something.
Well, I started to pass you over and forget about you.
Well, I'm Al Forte, Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop, and Kilroy79763 on Twitch. Thanks for allowing me to be here.
Cool. Now that shirt, did you have that made or did you buy that?
Nana from Nana's Inspiration did it. She embroiders all type of stuff. Check her out on Nana's Inspirations on Facebook.
I'll do that because I want to have one made for me. So
she does a good job.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll get a hold of her and find out. I want to get one. Live long and prosper. Next is Matt.
Hi everyone. Matt Haas from Awesome Wood Things. I make things out of wood that are awesome on my channel. Do 2 live streams on Monday. Help you with Adobe Illustrator. I recap the YouTube news of the week. 2 different shows. Check it out. And I apologize if you're distracted by this awesome Daft Punk helmet that Mr. Al Forte made for me. And I just love it. So he's going to be on my microphone, making sure everything
looks good there.
It does. That looks real good.
Yeah. Al's trying to out awesome me, and I think he's doing an excellent job.
Well, I'll tell everybody what I said when he first showed it to me. I said, "Oh, that's the head of the robot from the day the Earth stood still." Yeah,
Al just wants you to say nice things about his channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here all this time, I thought it was a Cyberman.
They're similar as well, but
yeah,
I know the difference because I love me some sci-fi.
Yeah. Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie Dodson, and you can find me on Facebook where I make inappropriate comments and post over there too.
Cool. Jim Bashirs.
Hi, Jim Bashirs from Driveway Workshop. I am here to back up Katie with inappropriate content, and glad to be here.
Jeez. Dixon, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me, Russ. This is Dixon Hoffman at Hoffman Signs and Decals, and I do make all kinds of things, maker and a lot of 3D printing, and I'm learning right now on the scroll saw.
Cool. That's awesome. And Brenda.
Thanks, Russ. I'm Brenda G of Brenda G's Designs, and you'll find me all over the internet as Brenda G's Designs. I'm on Patreon, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Etsy, just about all the social media that there is, and it's Brenda G's Designs.
Cool. And we're back to me. Yeah, now I'm starting to get some more emails in my inbox, so I can see that. That's great. Only other thing I didn't talk about in the very beginning, which is the Scroll Saw Artist Challenge. That's going on right now, and it'll last till November 5th. So for those of you who don't know about it, go over to my website, simplywoodencreations.com. Go across the menu bar over there, and when I open up, I'll talk about it in just a second. I'll show you, but go across the menu bar to challenges. It'll drop down. You'll see the Scroll Saw Challenge. Go over and see the 2018 Scroll Saw Challenge and all the information there. And we got quite a few prizes. I got 2 more that came in. Actually, they came in. They've been in. I just haven't had a chance. And the last 2 to come in are 2 from Steve Good. I believe it's a $100 gift certificate to Bear Wood Supply from Steve Good, and a $50 gift certificate from Bear Wood Supply to Steve Good. So very good. I'm probably going to be removing. I had put up a $25 gift card, but we've got a bunch of gift cards in there, and I want actually some merchandise. So I'm probably going to put, instead of the $25 gift card from Simply Wooden Creations, I'm probably going to change that out and put something like some kind of merchandise in there. instead of that. That actually will come from me, not from my sponsors. So just got to figure out what it is. I don't want all the prizes. We've got, we'll talk about it in just a second, but we got some, I want, physical prizes rather than all gift cards. I know some people are saying, well, why not do that? Because that's just the way I want it. I want to be able to give away like a 2P10 kit or different things like that. Just don't have all gift cards. So anyway, I'll be changing that and for something pretty cool. So let's start off with I'm going to go down the panel real quick and let them show off their websites. I think it would probably, does everybody on the panel know how to screen share?
I do.
Yeah. All right. Paul don't. All right, I'll do Paul's. You know how to screen share, Al, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Katie doesn't have a YouTube channel, do you, Katie?
I have a YouTube channel. There's nothing on it, and I don't have a website.
Okay. So, we'll.
I don't have a YouTube, but I have a website.
Okay, well, we'll show off your. You can show off your website then, Dickinson. And,
Sure.
You said you don't have a website either?
No.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I just wanted to make sure. So let's go ahead, and since Brenda was last introduction, I'll let her go first, and she can show off her and talk about her YouTube channel. And if you have a website too and want to pop that in there, that's fine too. I don't care.
Let's see here if I can figure out where the screen share. There it is, screen share. And we'll try to do a screen share here and pull up the website. There we go. It should be showing it now, isn't it, Russ?
Yep,
okay.
We got your YouTube channel. That's it.
That's my YouTube channel. And that's Brenda G's Designs. I've got all kinds of playlists. I'm currently working on the episodes of, and that's why I'm still single. People seem to be getting charge out of that. I've got one more episode to put up, but there is a complete playlist of all of them in it, except for the last one, which will be going on in the next couple of days. And then I'll be coming out with a new series that I think will be entertaining. And I'm going to bring back some craft videos this fall to show off some of the things that I've been putting up on Etsy and some new things that I'm going to be putting on Etsy. So that's my channel there. And if people would like to subscribe to it, I'd welcome them with open arms. Everybody's welcome.
Yep. Fantastic. And then Mr. Dixon, you can show off.
Okay, let's see. Do the old screen share. And I have it. Can you see it now?
Nope.
No. Okay, I have it on my website up on a different share.
There we go. Now you just got to get to your website.
Now you can see it.
Yep, that's it.
All right, here we go. Let's see. All different carvings, woodworking, plaques, vehicles. And here's another page. At one time I built a plasma cutter, was doing the metal signs here.
Oh, cool.
And, that became all messy, so I sold that off. As you can see on the top, I have here, you have to text me because I've been getting so many junk mails and they know enough to use local numbers, so I can't even answer my phone for customers. But here's some more. Here's a little, looks like a diamond plate fly. This thing only weighs like a half a pound.
Cool.
It's pretty big. I was going to convert that and make it fly like a helicopter, but I never got around to it. And then the last page, I started into my 3D printing.
Great. So what made you get out of the metal cutting?
It's so messy and everything, and I was doing it right in my garage and stuff, and it's just, I can make money real simple without all the mess. With the carvings and the decals on all the vehicles and everything, it's so much cleaner, and I was getting overwhelmed with, which is not a bad thing. I was getting overwhelmed with work, so that's probably why I don't have a YouTube channel yet or put anything on Facebook, because besides doing all of this, I'm working 50, 60 hours a week.
Right.
So that's another reason. Okay, now I hit the stop share, right?
Yep. Just hit stop sharing. There you
Here we go. All right, I learned something new.
Yep. Great. Looks awesome, man. You got a lot. Your hands into a lot of doing stuff, or hands into a lot of. Oh, you said hands into a lot of buckets, or
something. A lot of plates out there. A lot of stuff on my plate. I need to get. I want to get a job like you, Russ. I want to call retired.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Trust me. Except when I had to have surgery. You know, I want to say one thing about that. I've been seeing my brother and talking to him lately because, excuse me, he had surgery and I got a sinus infection. So even though a sinus infection is not really what you consider one of those contagious diseases, it's still contagious. In other words, if I was to cough into my hand or blow my nose or whatever and not wash my hands and touch something like, and him touch it or whatever, or touch him, I mean, yes, that part is contagious. As far as open in the air, it's really not that contagious, not like a common cold or the flu or anything. But that being said, him having the massive surgery he had, I didn't want to be, and even he said, yeah, it's not worth taking the chance to come around me. So I didn't get to see him in the hospital. And because of my sinus infection, then lo and behold, I had surgery. So there for a while, I mean, it's been like 3 weeks since I've got to see him. So finally, I'm getting better enough. I went over and seen him, and you know, I've got a little like 3-inch scar underneath my belly button, or right in my belly button at the bottom, probably about that long, about 3 inches. And I was thinking to myself, man, that thing hurt when I first came out of surgery. My brother has a scar from his pubic hairline to his sternum. I mean, we're looking at least a 12-inch scar. It might be 14 or 16 inches because I didn't measure the thing. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, that little 3-inch scar hurt me like hell. And I cannot even imagine the pain that he was in when he came out of surgery. And then recently, you know, I didn't know Al had such extensive surgery until my hernia thing came up, and I've been going into the hospital when he told me about that he had to have pretty extensive surgery. I'm not going to explain if he wants to tell you. I'm not, but because that's his own personal info. But
I don't think anybody really wants to know. But
yeah, but I'm just saying it was extensive surgery, kind of like my brother's. So, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, y'all guys, I mean, I don't know how the hell y'all stood it, because a little 3-inch scar hurt me so bad. I can't imagine being flayed open like y'all were. So, but anyway, I've gotten to see him. He's doing fantastic. He's up and around. He's doing really good. You know, so I'm really proud of him and everything that he's had going on, and he's doing really well. He's going to be driving now and getting around. So next is Jim Bashirs.
Okay, let me see here. Whoops, screen share. I want that screen. Did it change?
Nope.
Nope. Hang on, wrong screen then. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. It's not changed over any other screen for me yet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting.
I gotta get the other. Yeah, I gotta get the other screen up here. Hang on a minute. So I'm completely screwing this up. Stop sharing. Share. I want that one, I think. No, that's the same screen, isn't it?
Yep.
All right, hang on, sorry. What I get for having more than one monitor.
There you go. Now
there it is. Okay, that's my driveway workshop channel, and that's got some projects I've done on it in the past. The one that obviously has the most views on it is when I built that CNC with Izzy. That's right here. But it's kind of funny that after I got a joiner, I did a little walk around video on it. I had no clue what I could do with a joiner yet or anything like that. And that one had over 7,000 views, almost as much as what I did with Izzy. So that was kind of kind of a cool video. But yeah, I haven't put anything on it for a long time. I've been mostly just making stuff and not making videos about it. So I've got another YouTube channel under my name that I've got band videos from church on, and I did a series of 14 videos that did a recovery thing from when I had the implants put in my neck when I had discs taken out of it, and those got pretty decent views on them. But other than that, that's kind of it. So I'm going to stop sharing now. Selfish of me, I know, but okay.
No problem.
Got it.
Good. Pretty cool. Go out into the chat real quick. We've got Inspired Woodworks out there, Chris Nealon, and then James Parker said, Russ, is Corey doing okay out in Texas? He is not in Texas. He's in the Florida Panhandle. I don't know exactly where he's at. They haven't given, I don't know if it's a top secret where they can't give us his location, but he just hasn't told me exactly where he's at this moment. But my son Corey is a sheriff with the Polk County Sheriff's Department, and him, a group of about 20 deputies, their a big mobile command center, trailers with food and water. They actually sent a cooking trailer, and a cook and a mechanic, and then the fire department sent a engine crew and a fire truck and an ambulance and paramedics all up there and someplace in the Panhandle to assist them this past week. And my son was one of the deputies that was going up there. I haven't heard from him. He left on I think it was Wednesday. Haven't heard from him as of yet. So he's busy, and he might not have cell service. You know, most of those places that they're going to right now, they don't have cell service, so they can't even communicate with us. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to hear from him. And one of the reasons they sent the sheriff's department sent their mobile command center up there too is because they have their mobile command center is also a can act as a radio head. How do you want to put it? Their dispatch for up there, so that they can have communications between the cars and also with like as a dispatch center in case their dispatch center from their 911 is not working. That's another thing. You know, their 911 systems in a lot of these cities that are up there in the Panhandle are not working. First off, they don't have phones. Their landlines are all down because it brought all the telephone poles. They don't have electricity. Brought all the power poles down, and most landline communication is attached to on the power poles. And number three, all the cell phone towers are down. So they are really, really hurting up there as far as communication. There is none. So I was listening to the news. I've been watching the Weather Channel, and they've been doing a pretty good job of keeping abreast of things going on. They're hurting up there. They got just flat out leveled. Look at some of the pictures if you're on Facebook at that area. It's just horrible. I pray for those people almost every day. They have lost everything. They've lost their homes, and in a lot of cases, their jobs, their businesses that they work at are gone. They can't even go to work. So I feel so sorry for those people up there. They're in a lot of hurt right now.
Is that the strongest hurricane that has hit that area? That
as of right now, it's the strongest hurricane. It's the third strongest hurricane that we've ever had, period, in the United States. The first one was the one back in 1967 or 60, whatever. They didn't even give them names back then. And the second one, I don't remember the name of it.
Are you talking about Camille?
Yeah, Camille. I think the second one was Camille.
No, there was a Homestead.
There was a hurricane called the Hurricane of 67 or 65 or something like that, or that was before. Matter of fact, no, I'm talking about in the 30s. Might even be the 35. It was before or during the period of time when they started keeping records of hurricanes. That's how far back ago. Then the second one on record, I believe, is like somebody Google it. Just type
how did that affect you, Russ? Is you get a lot of winds now? Or are you southern?
Yeah, I'm in the central Florida, so I'm south and was to the east of it and in the center of the state. We got some wind and rain that day. It was like a breezy day like we'll get sometimes, and some rain. But it would rain for like 10 or 15 minutes and stop. it'd go for an hour and not rain, then it'd rain for 10 or 15 minutes and it'd stop. So that's all we got. So we're fine here. But so yeah, somebody Google that about the strongest hurricane. But if it's the third strongest hurricane to hit the United States.
Yeah, Russ Inspired Woodworks was saying that years after Katrina around Gulfport, Mississippi, Biloxi,
Yeah.
it was bad to look at. I can remember when I was in the Air Force, I was there for school at Keesler in '77, and they wouldn't let us go out in the water in the bay because I think it was Camille. It raised up all these islands off the coast and it killed the circulation around the beach. That's why I thought when you were talking about that hurricane of '67 or whatever, you were talking about Camille.
Yeah. No, it's here. Let me come over here and type. Strongest U.S. hurricanes.
Welcome to Let's Talk Hurricanes with Russ.
What's the strongest hurricane?
And John's with us. Yay.
Yep, John joined us. There's a list of them. Yeah, if y'all want to look the research that up, but I know the strongest one, and when I say strongest one, we're not talking about as far as the amount monetary damage. One of the strongest.
Yeah, Category 5, 2005 Hurricane Emily, and in 2005 and 1932 Cuba hurricane. Yeah. November 5th. Category 5.
So I mean, it devastated that area up there. So yeah, welcome to Hurricanes with Russ. But yeah, say a little prayer for not only and for the firefighters and paramedics and linemen. You know, a lot of people don't understand. Linemen put their life on the line just as much as the firefighters and the paramedics and the police officers up there, because they're the ones that's putting all these power poles and the power grid back into place, and you know, and they're working in bad conditions. I mean, bad conditions with all the trees down, all the water and everything. So they're just as much as a first responder, and their lives, they can get killed real. Usually, anytime they send the linemen into those areas, they end up losing one or two of them from just accidents. So say a little prayer for all of them, and then, like I said, the people that are up there. Let's go. Yeah, since I'm on the list and he's out there in the middle. John, how you doing?
We're doing pretty fair.
Good.
A little late for the party. I'm sorry.
That's all right. No problem.
Got carried away with a movie, so I forgot about the show.
I like cartoon movies every once in a while, like Finding Nemo and stuff like that. And I haven't seen the Hotel Transylvania 2, which is the cartoon, you know. And it came on this afternoon. Matter of fact, I missed the end of it, having to start the show, so I got to go watch the end of it. So,
this one was about three bad bosses. About three guys that hated their bosses, and they tried to finagle something up to get rid of them, and it was quite cute.
Cool.
Got rather engrossed. I'm sorry.
No problem. We're showing off everybody's YouTube channel and website. Are you interested?
I haven't posted anything in over a year, so
okay.
I don't know if you guys want to go over to my YouTube channel and check it out. Feel free to. Nothing special there, but actually, there's a video there of my granddaughter turning a pen, so you might be interested in that. She was only 6 at the time, I think.
What's your actual YouTube channel?
Is John Schaffner, just under my name.
Okay. I'll screen share it when I do Paul's.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
that'll work.
All right, and then Matt.
All right. Take a look at some of the goodies that I have. All right, I think we're sharing here. This is the YouTube channel, and I've got my featured item at the top, but you'll notice I just have a few playlists. This is the project playlist where I think the majority of my subscribers, trying to get up to 5,000, about a little less than 500 more to go. Yeah, they tune in to watch me build projects out of wood. I'm really happy with with this one, the inexpensive router table. That one recently got 1,000 likes.
Wow.
Not views, thumbs up on the video. So I got a little notification on my app about that. First time that has
How
ever
many views
happened.
does it have, Matt?
58,000.
Sweet.
So here's some miscellaneous stuff. This is just anything that's not woodworking, some fun little skits and some promotions and unboxings and things like that. Here's playlists that are formal videos on how to use Adobe Illustrator. I might retire that. I don't, we're trying to work through some business decisions on that. But this is the fun one down here, the self-proclaimed epic videos playlist. I only have 2 videos there, my Prince unboxing and my double entendre shop tour. It's impossible to characterize those in words. So if you want to check them out, you can. Now, here's just a quick look at my website before I jump off.
Sure.
Mostly it's just posts of the videos, blog style, first in, first out. But I have some other cool things up here. You can shop through Amazon, and I'll get a little bit of credit, Patreon merchandise. But here's under shows, I have a list of everything I do. So I have more than one YouTube channel. I have awesome fun things as well. Here's my live shows and how to find out when future stuff is happening, and an archive of some old things I've done. And this is recent, other appearances. This is all my stuff on other people's shows. I'm starting to keep track of it when I'm on Temple Boy Turnings or the Mad Maker Show, or I was a co-host for Brenda for a show or 2, some interviews, and I was on the Green Woodworker podcast. So I think that's kind of fun if you just want to see what else I've done around the web. I just put that one up there recently. But yeah, come check out the awesome things I build. There will be more build videos in the works now that my schedule is opened up in the fall and winter. I get far less busy, so it should be some fun stuff.
Looks good.
And I'm trying to keep up with Al because he's been extraordinarily awesome lately.
Matt, you're way ahead of
that. So thanks for letting me do that quick tour. Yeah, Awesome Wood Things. Go check me out. I do it mostly for fun.
Yeah, that's my line.
These are my hobbies. I didn't want to use it exactly, but I like to have fun in the shop, and I hope it comes through on my content because I am having a blast.
It does. Trust me, it does.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Great. And then now over to Al.
Okay. Let me screen share up here and go to the YouTube. Still not. Hey, there's something wrong with this thing. I do know how to screen share.
There it goes.
Well, I understand, Al.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, because I had the right monitor on. I could see it. The little green line was around it.
Al, just hit your badge and talk to engineering and have them fix it.
Oh, wait, I'd be talking to myself.
Oh, that's right.
Control Alt Delete.
Right. That would definitely do it. Or Alt F4. Alt F4 does it too. So if you want to get to Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop, you can either remember Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop or what? Kilroy 79763. Anyway, if you can remember that, I have a bunch of videos in here, and no, Matt, I have not put anything in containers yet or
playlists.
Playlists, yes. So right. So I just want to point a couple of things out. It's excuse me. It's things like how come 3 years ago I got 45,000 views on a sleigh video. I mean, it was like one of my first videos, 45,000, and I can't even get 100 anymore. What's up with that, YouTube?
Stranger things happen.
Yeah, yeah. It makes me wonder because I did one that how to remove nail from a pallet after you break the pallet apart. 15,000 views. What's up? And it's just taking a nail and hitting it through the hole. I mean, it's nothing big. But anyway, over here you'll find everything mixed up until I do get stuff, in lists. But I think I'll probably end up doing contests and projects and gifts and games. I love to play games. Excuse me. But anyway, pardon me. That's pretty much it. Go over and check it out. Give a like, a thumbs up, and follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I hope you enjoy it. And if you don't, I would hope that you would do it just for fun. If I can figure out how to stop sharing again. Did I stop sharing?
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Give me a great. Looks great. Give me a second to get a couple of things worked out here. And also, people said the shows froze a couple of times. I've noticed that on my laptop over here, and I don't know what it is. I think it might be YouTube, but if you'll refresh your page, which you can do by either hitting F5, or if you go up there on your Chrome toolbar up there next to your home page, there's an arrow and a circle. Hit that and it'll refresh your page and it'll start working. I think it's might be the network tonight. Could be, because I'm noticing now that the picture quality, I'm watching the show here over on YouTube on this other laptop, and I'm noticing the picture quality, I'm really grainy and fuzzy. So, oh well, we can't win them all. We can't have every show perfect for some reason or another. I had problems a week or so ago with Twitch. I couldn't even do the show. It was buffering so bad. So usually these shows on YouTube have a 90+% rating for going really, really well. But could be the internet tonight. It might not be YouTube. There's a bunch of things it could be. And I have no control over those things. I am totally, and this show is totally bound by YouTube, the internet, and what they will do. So, but yeah, where there is problems. Mine froze on this computer over here. I refreshed the page and it picked right back up without any problem. So, but I'm noticing the quality of the video is suffering over there. So it could be an internet thing. Okay. So give me 1 second here while I'm setting this up. I'm going to do, oops, where am I going here with this? I'm in the wrong place. I'll go ahead and set Paul's messy workshop up.
The stream seems to be good now.
Yeah, it seems like it straightened itself out, but there for a few seconds I could tell it was really poor quality coming through over there.
Yeah, so I can see where you need to shave there.
Yeah, I know. And like I said, I'm going to let this come up a little higher along in these areas right here and fill this in a little bit more.
Russ, you're starting to look a little scruffy there.
Yeah. So in order to be able to tell where to start the new line, I need to let it grow out. So when I shave it, I can make a new line across here to let this fill in across on these sides. So that's what I'm doing.
Did you pick up that fill-in thing because of Santa Claus pictures, or you just wanted
I was talking to somebody. My beard is a little thin in these areas and through here. And they said that, yes, because you're letting this dip down, so there's not as much hair to fill this area in. So they told me I needed to grow it up a little bit higher up on my cheek. So that's what I'm doing. Actually, it was my barber. I was like, yeah.
Me so crazy. Oh, my God.
Do what?
That would drive me so crazy. I don't know if you remember, but last November and December, I had the goatee going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I couldn't wait. I do good to have these, you know. Oh man.
It's, you know, what's strange about it is, you know, a lot of people don't know I've never grown a beard before in my entire life. This is my first beard. The reason I say that, I worked for the fire department for 30 years. We couldn't have beards because of our self-contained breathing apparatus, which made the seal around your face from your chin on around. You could have a mustache, but the mustache couldn't come down any lower than your lip or your something of your lip. I forgot how they put this little corner. There's a specific name for it. So because that could, if you grew pork chops or, you know, let your mustache come down, that would interfere with it too. Yeah. So I never knew. I started right out of high school. So when I was 18 years old working for the fire department, I never grew a beard. So it wasn't until after I retired in the last 3 years that I decided, hey, I want to grow a beard. So I didn't know I could grow one. Anyway, let's go ahead and let me go over to get this show on the road.
Yeah. That's me.
And I do have to go back there for a second to make sure that I'm locked on to me. And there is Mr. Paul's Messy Workshops YouTube channel. You want to talk about it, Paul?
Yeah. First of all, my grandson did the artwork up in the top. And I asked him to make my belly a little smaller.
Can I hire him too?
Yeah, he does that. But he says, you've always had a turtle shell belly. And I said, what do you mean a turtle shell belly? He says, well, that's the way it looks. So, and I took Matt's advice, and I used to have uploads across there, and I got rid of that and changed it to just playlists. I made some more playlists. I still need to make a bunch of changes, but Matt's got me going in the right direction. So that's about all there is on there right now.
Okay. Well, then you get your other, you can go to your videos. These are all your videos.
Right.
So scroll down through here.
And I haven't put a video on in a couple months, but it seems like all of a sudden I've been having a raft of new subscribers, and I don't know why, but
you'll get that from time to time. You'll get where you don't get maybe a few here and there, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, even if you don't put stuff out, you'll still get subscribers.
So that's all there is right now to my YouTube.
Next, we're going to the two ones that have just came in are
I got Chris, John's.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Let's go do John's. So it's spell your name, John. SCH.
That would be SH.
SH.
Yep, SHAFFNER.
AFFNER. Looky there, John Schaffner. And look, it's not you.
You're right, it's not.
There it is.
That's the other one.
There we go. I recognize that guy. So there's John Schaffner's YouTube channel.
Like I said, it's not a whole bunch, but no, what are you going to do?
Which one did you say you had on here? Your granddaughter?
My granddaughter did a pen somewhere along the line. And she was 6 at the time, I believe. Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
There she is. You want to tell everybody what you're doing?
Yeah. What are you doing? I am sending a pen. And then after that, I don't know what I'm going to be doing after.
You know kind of what you're painting?
No.
Oh, pistachio.
Oh, yeah, pistachio.
Pretty cool. All right. That's John Schaffner's YouTube channel. The two that just came in recently, and if you're out there in the chat and still want me to highlight your YouTube channel tonight or show off your YouTube channel here live, just send me an email to contest at Simply Wooden Creation, and I will get it, just like these two have just came in. So one, we'll just start up here. Sterling Davis. Just makes it easier to do this. Sterling, good friend of mine, been on the show several times. And this is Sterling's YouTube channel. What he does. This is his latest, which I was able to watch this the other day, is with him and his daughter. And I'll just go on this real quick and just show you. But him and his daughter, who has just gotten out of the military. Trying to go down in here where you see it. Yep.
And what I use to make my macrame plant hangers.
Yes. So they're macrame plant hangers. He cut these squares out, and then she came along and made the macrame for them, which I thought was pretty cool. So
yeah, that was a quick video, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And this is the first time that Sterling's been in the shop now for I'm going to say probably close to 6 weeks now.
At least.
Yeah. At least 6 weeks, maybe more, but at least 6 weeks. He got injured and broke his wrist and was in a cast, so he couldn't really go out there and do anything in his shop. Then, plus, he had some other stuff. His truck got in a car wreck, and his truck got messed up. So, but anyway, yeah, it's been about 6 weeks before Sterling has done anything.
I like that tree of life.
Yeah,
he did a nice job on that.
Yeah, that looks really good. That looks really good also. And then Paul John's Life just sent me one. I'm gonna go ahead and do Chris Nealon's. Can't post a direct link, but Mechanic Woodcraft with Chris Nealon. Oh, okay, you couldn't post a direct link. Let's see if I can find it by doing this. Well, come on now. Cooperate with me. And let's see what happens if I do this. Ah, we found it. And so this is Chris Nealon's YouTube channel.
Niantic Riverwood Crafting.
Yep. Here's all of his videos. Birdhouse Challenge, Elsa's Bottle Stopper, Scroll Saw Contest last year, which is going on right now. I hope you are entering, Chris. Hint, hint. Segmented vase, especially since I'm showing off your YouTube channel and talking about the Scroll Saw channel. So, but this is his YouTube channel. And then also I have a few, I want to show. Bob Lee sent me his. And I should be able to just put this in here. But this is Bob Lee's Wood Shop. This is his YouTube channel. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to these people, jump out there and subscribe and show them some love tonight. Of all these people, Brenda G, right on, Al Forte, Paul, Jim Bashirs, all these people. Jump in there and subscribe to their YouTube channels. But Walnut, this is his latest. He just posted here 16 hours ago. Walnut Catch-All Bowl, Christmas tree decoration. So he's done a few. Bob Lee was sick there for a while. He's gotten better. I'm glad to see he's back out in his wood shop again.
Yeah.
And then we already did Matt Haas. If you hadn't showed up tonight, Matt, I was going to do yours. See, had you listed out there.
Awesome. Thanks for having my back.
Yep. And then Alex Fox. Now I've talked about this guy. All right, come on. Having a problem. I think my mouse battery is fixing to go dead because I'm having problems with it. I talked about this guy a while back when we were doing some stuff, and this is Alex Fox Scroll Saw Patterns. This guy is awesome.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He not only cuts the scroll saw stuff out, but he designs these patterns too. And he just does some crazy stuff. This is his latest butterfly scroll saw project. He just uploaded that 7 hours ago. Yeah, he is off the chain with his scroll saw patterns. Now, they're not for everybody. He doesn't really do, he does a lot of, this is like a 3-dimensional type scroll saw patterns. But look at that bowl. Isn't that thing just beautiful?
No,
He's done some front work.
I bought the pattern for that bowl. It's only $6 on his Etsy store. And I plan on cutting that real soon.
I'm thinking about mine too, because I just love the look of it.
Yeah, I watched him do that. That was really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a couple of his patterns, and they're nice patterns. You know, he does a beautiful job on them.
Yes, they're very, very professionally done.
We've had a couple requests in the chat. One would like for you to, or somebody in here, to put the links to some of these channels in the chat so that they can have a hyperlink to click on to get to the channel. And one has asked maybe you could put the links to these channels that you're putting up in the description of the video after the show.
Yeah, I can do this. That's not a problem. I can do that in the description of the video after the show, but it's going to take Paul. Thank you, Chris Nealon. He just gave me a super chat. I appreciate that very much. One of y'all that are my how you want to put it, monitors or whatever, you know who you are. I'll have to do the actual posting, like either Al or Paul. We'll have to do that. But yeah, this bowl is like just simply off the chain.
All those geometric ones he does, I think they look awesome done in acrylics.
Yeah, I think so too. They would.
The layering.
That's Alex Fox and Bob Lee.
The layering he does on the scroll saws is an interesting take on the art.
Yes.
Remember, anyone that's in the chat, you can right-click. If you scroll to the right of their name, there's 3 little dots you can click and then go to their channel. Or right-click? Yeah. No, something like that. Anyway, there's something like that.
Just click.
I guess that was me. Yeah. Yeah, I was highlighting it myself. But you go over and click on the 3 dots to the right side, and it says go to channel.
Yeah, if they're in the chat. Yeah.
So there's his that bowl. That thing is just super. So the next one is.
Hey Russ, can I ask you a scroll question really quick about his bowl? When you go ahead and cut out all of those levels, the piece that you have left that's in the center, then you just rotate it as much as you would have rotated the rest of the bowl layers.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I don't know if you rotate it, but there's the piece that's above it. Like if you'll notice when he just laid this out. Let me go back and see if I can show you. Yeah. See how he laid that piece down?
Uh-huh.
Now this piece is going to fit on top of that, so there won't be any rotation on that piece.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. See, it's got to fill that hole, so that has got to be the same as that, so to speak. Well, actually, he did. He did rotate it. Okay. I thought he would have just laid it on top of it, but now I'm watching him, and he did rotate it.
No, if he had laid it on top of it, it would have just gone through because it's all cut out of one piece.
He did rotate it, but it's just to match that piece. If you look at the point, see, it's one piece, but he rotated it just so it's the same as so it's.
I would have thought not necessarily it
would fall one level because the other one, but the third one down is rotated.
Yeah.
What I find is interesting about this
stuff. Don't pay any attention to what the heck I say. I don't know what.
That's why I'm asking.
What I find is interesting about this stuff is it looks like he puts it together with contact cement.
Yes.
That's what it appears to me too. All of his stuff.
And you see how he marked the pieces prior to, if you'll go back in the video, this is what he was doing.
Yeah, he provides a template for you to
to mark the pieces so that you know how to
so that they align correctly.
Right. So,
by the way, Russ, Chris Nealon, Inspired Woodworks, and Bob Lee's Workshop just sent you $3.99 super chat.
Great. Thank you very, very much, guys. I appreciate that. Inspired Woodworks, you don't have a YouTube channel? Why haven't you sent me an email? Okay, so I got a couple of more that have popped up into the into my. Let's go ahead and talk about this one first, and then I'll go there in that direction. So this is a good friend of mine, Daryl Jones. He is I think a self-taught woodworker for the most part, and also turner, and he does some fantastic work.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about Daryl because it seems like we hadn't heard anything from him in a while.
I talked to him. Now I haven't talked to him in a while. Matter of fact, I just thought about him today and was thinking like, usually I call him or he calls me, and then I haven't called him in a while due to the fact of me being sick and then going in for surgery. So I think I'll put it on my list to try to call him tomorrow. But he's doing good. He's been doing some traveling, and then he works a job, but he's been doing good. Like I said, we usually talk every couple of weeks. It's just been this last. I don't think we talked but one time in September, so it's been a while. So I need to get a hold of him. But look at this beautiful old oak on Burl Hollow he did. But Red Knot Wood Shop, good friend of mine, good fantastic woodworker.
Great guy.
Yeah, really nice guy.
He was doing.
These are a lot of his videos that he's done, so you can see a lot of his work.
Turning demonstrations at shows.
Yes, that's one of the things he's been doing. Is he is now hooked up with Nova, which is his lathe, and at the Atlanta Woodworking Show. He was at the Tampa Woodworking Show, the Atlanta Woodworking Show, and I think he did a couple of other woodworking shows for Nova, doing the demonstrations for their lathes. So a few more, or a couple of more, have came in to my inbox. So we will do those real quick. And one of them is Paul John's life. I don't care about the mail. So there is Paul John's life YouTube channel. Isn't that cool?
3D printed shot glass. That's really cool.
Yeah. Buffalo head bottle opener. So, nice projects looking there.
Got a sub to this guy.
Yep.
See out there? Oh, you goody. You can use the 3 dots. Go to channel.
I did. Matter of fact, I just subscribed to him. I wasn't subscribed to him already, so I just subscribed.
I got 70, Paul.
You got as many as I do.
Videos. Here's all of his videos.
3D printed painters pyramids. Ooh, here you go, Paul. Hang on a minute.
Yep.
I just did I just did a stack of them.
All right. So
Paul, I love that Lego Mustang over there.
Yeah.
And then we have Mystic Angel Christina. Does anybody know you or know her?
New person to me.
I know her.
Okay.
So let's see what she does.
Well, she didn't.
Is that Lulu?
No, that's Mystic Angel Christina.
Okay.
She didn't give her actual link to her, so I'll see if I can find it.
I'll put it in the inside chat. I have it.
I won't be able to get back there, so let's see if I can find it like this. There we go. Is that it, Brenda?
Looks like it.
Yes, that's
Okay.
it.
Well, and I'm going to say this, and you're going to laugh, and this is no offense to Mystic Angel Christina. When I first read it, I was thinking like, oh no, what kind of site this is going to be? So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't doing something that I shouldn't be doing. So anyway, this is her website. And sorry, Mystic Angel Christina. No offense. It's just that I don't know. My mind went in another direction, so I wanted to make sure everything was okay.
She's a clairvoyant and an empath.
Ah, cool. Well, I'm subscribing to you now.
You know, when I saw that, that's what I actually thought. That's a well-picked graphic. I like that.
Yeah, that this wolf.
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks very surreal.
This is her YouTube channel. And then these are.
And Russ, there's a couple of links within the chat. One of them to Inspired Woodworks, and the other one to Fire Angel 3000. Matt, you put that one in there.
Okay. You're going to make me go back into the chat then.
Oh, well, no, I'm not going to make you. You asked earlier.
Fire Angel 3000 is the one we're looking at. It's a different URL versus channel name.
Well, you had asked earlier.
Yes.
And I'm subscribed to Inspired Woodworks, so you guys go ahead and go on over there and get some numbers up too.
I'm going to go over to Ken McCrory's. This is his website, obviously. So, album 1. Let's go ahead and look into his album 1 a little bit and see what he's got here.
Love the dog.
Yeah, that's a pretty good portrait right there. Oop, those are cats. I lost the dog. Cool.
I figured I'd help you, Russ.
Yes.
I put Tom Spillane in there too.
Okay. Everybody knows what that is, right?
Yes.
That's a stool sample.
Oh.
You get it? A little tiny stool in a bottle, stool sample.
Didn't Steve French?
They've been around for a long time. Yes, Steve French has done them.
You take them to your and give it to your doctor, and
exactly. I'm going to make one for my doctor. My doctor's a pretty good. Pretty good.
The blue pill or the red pill?
Yep.
See how far the rabbit hole goes.
Yep.
And then we'll show off his carvings real quick. Oh, nice.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I like that.
And if you want to see some adorable ferrets and guinea pigs, go over to Lulu's.
All right.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, Brenda posted it. Good, Brenda. Thanks. I was looking at hers.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got to.
Link there in your chat.
We'll make him do this.
Yeah, you're gonna make me. What I'm saying is I've got to come out of screen sharing in order to get these out of the interior chat. Right. So if you had emailed them to me, I wouldn't have had to come out of screen sharing. But since I know you love my wonderful, beautiful face, I came out of screen sharing just so you could see me.
Russ, you need to grow more hair up here.
Yeah.
Or let's go to a theatrical supply place and just get some.
Just get it and glue it on. Next show, we come back and Russ has got a big, full, dark beard, you know?
Yeah.
We don't need to go to theatrical stores to do that. We got enough dogs and cats and stuff that we can come.
I can do that.
We got Pat Lapp, too. I hear he's a donor of follicle goodness.
That he is.
What I'm doing is I'm opening up these channels.
Well, I thought you were ignoring us.
I thought I got muted for a second there.
I'm opening these 3 channels up just by clicking on the links in the chat, the inside chat, and it will open up their YouTube channel. So I can go over there. I got them all 3 open, so I can go over there now.
He doesn't have any videos. I thought he did.
So, okay. So let me go back to screen share.
Oh, it was the created playlist, Tom, that I was looking at. That's what I saw.
And we'll start off over here with Tom Spillane.
He doesn't have any videos. I saw a bunch of playlists, and I thought he was organized. And
oh, this is not his videos?
No, see, that's the thing. I thought those were his. That's why I mentioned it. Yeah, those are just playlists, I guess, that he's got.
Well, they're playlists of what?
Other people's
places that he's gone to.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. So, well, anyway, that's Tom Spillane's YouTube channel.
Active member of the community.
Yep. He is. He's always doing stuff.
Yep.
All right. So, and he likes fishing, Wood Whisperer. And,
Wood Whisperer is awesome. I love Wood Whisperer.
Yep. He likes Mark Christopher.
Long walks in the park.
Yep.
That's one of the first video blogs that I've saw.
Lulu Love.
Look at those little cute things.
Yep. This is her YouTube channel. Paper Crafting Archie. That must be her ferret.
That's one of her ferrets, yes. She has a whole zoo over there at her house.
She has a naked rat.
Yep.
I don't like rats anyway to begin with, and then that one's naked on top of it.
Rats are cool. Rats are cool.
Well, I'm sorry to disagree with you. Now, ferrets are cool. My daughter owned a ferret. We had a ferret in the house one time. That was about the craziest idiot thing I've ever seen in my life. He was so much fun.
And she's got guinea pigs too. She's
Yeah.
got all kinds of critters over there, cats, dogs.
But she does do some paper crafting. Let's go ahead.
Yep, she does paper crafting.
So there's her. Percy Jones is her guinea pig, I guess.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Awesome name for a guinea.
Yeah, Percy Jones.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? So, all right. So there's hers, and then we have Inspired Woodworks. He wanted us to look at his. So here is his YouTube channel. Him, I am already subscribed to. So,
Did we show that one before?
Inspired? No, we haven't showed it yet.
Oh, okay.
Matt, you should be putting some ads out there to have them watch your show on everything YouTube.
Everyone featured and everyone in the chat. If you want tips on how to beef up your channel and your videos and your views and watch time, I can help you out with that. All things YouTube.
All right.
So land-based, he's good at it.
He's very good.
Obviously on my YouTube channel, but I will tell you that I do Twitch on Wednesday nights. So I will take you over to my Twitch channel. So this is what my Twitch channel looks like, and it's Simply Wooden Creations over on Twitch TV. So just go to www.twitch.tv and then / Simply Wooden Creations. I have only 11 videos, but I've done a lot more than that. Until you become one of the super duper Twitch people that post a lot, you're only allowed to have like 10 videos up at a time or whatever. So the other older ones are deleted, or you have to go back and do what I did on these, is actually break one video down into like part 1, part 2, part 3. And so every video I would have to break that down into short videos and re-upload them, and I'm not doing it. I did it for this one video, and it was such a pain in the butt, I'm not doing it anymore. So they slowly but surely disappear. But this is the latest one I did, which is the Inkscape tutorial this past Wednesday night.
Now you can't link those to your website forever?
To my website?
Yeah.
No.
Like your YouTube videos are linked to your website.
Right. I could link these two, but no. But once the link only goes to this link, once they delete them, it no longer would work.
Then that's it, huh?
That's it. Now, I record all of my Twitch stuff, so I have all the recordings of every show I've ever done. But unless you're like, I have like, 200,000 or 300,000 followers, and people just flock to watch you, they'll delete they only allow like 10 up at a time.
Since you have them recorded, could you convert those to a YouTube video and put them?
No, they're already an MP4. I could upload them onto my YouTube channel. Yes.
Do you have better luck with Twitch than you do YouTube, or is it apples and oranges different?
No, it's totally different. And no, my YouTube channel is a lot bigger than this. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm doing very good. I got 134 followers, and I get anywhere between, I'm going to say around about 20 people that watch me on a Wednesday night. And then like this video did 110 views. This did 38. So, I'm very happy with it, and I enjoy it. It's a total different platform because you don't have y'all as the panel on here. It's just me.
It's Al Alan Paul in his ear.
And Alan Paul in my ear.
Yeah.
On Discord.
And
So,
you can't tell us apart, right, Al?
And then also I'm on, I'll show off that real quick too. I'm on Instagram under Simply Wooden Creations is my Instagram channel.
But you could have a panel on Twitch, correct?
No, it's not designed for that.
Well, you can actually do what's called dual stream, and you can have two streams going. And I think there's software that allows you to it depends. It depends how you work it.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same platform as what we're on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be like
no. But and then okay, so we've got one more that. But anyway, this is my Instagram channel, Simply Wooden Creations, over on Instagram. We've got, and also I'm on where's it at? Twitter. It's not working, so we'll just do that. And then now we got Jim Dockrell. He has sent his, so we'll go over and take a look at Jim's YouTube channel.
Ooh.
Videos, uploads. So this is Jim Dockrell's channel, and these are all his. Looks like he did a bathroom remodel.
Yeah, that was pretty cool the way he cut those boards.
Yeah, I saw this shower one where he put the cedar around. My only, and don't get me wrong, my only problem about that cedar going around that shower is how it's going to hold up to the moisture. And when I say that, it's I know he probably varnished it or put some kind of finish over the top of it, but still around a shower, that's a lot of water, and over a period of time, I'm just wondering how it's going to hold up. I'm interested too to see how well it holds up.
There's some stuff that boat builders use to seal up their wood and then varnish it later. I have. Let me tell you, I've been around painting my entire life, and I don't care what you put on it. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean, it'll only.
Yeah, because it's not just the water; it's hot water. You have to realize it's steam.
That's true.
When you're taking, it's not like it's up against the water that is outside at 78 or 80 degrees or whatever. It's actually steam. That so I'm not saying it's not going to hold up, and I'm not saying he don't know what he's doing. I am just interested in going back, and I wished he would do a video like a year from now to show us how well that cedar is still holding up.
Water always wins.
Yeah. So, but yes, that's beautiful. I love the look of this.
The way he's caulking there, and it looks like there's a reflection in the cedar, so maybe he does have some kind of.
Yeah, about the best.
Well, I'm sure he's got a finish on it.
That you have ever used, or I have ever used, for holding up against water, and we used it on exterior doors, stained doors. Is marine urethane varnish, and that is actually built for boats. But it's marine urethane varnish. So the cedar is beautiful around the outside with that white shower and that cedar. Oh, that's just gorgeous. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, wow, I like that. But
ooh, I want to go take a shower now.
See if I can find myself.
You can find yourself?
Yeah, find
that was a thing of the 60s, Russ.
Find myself back here. Find my way back to where I can see y'all and stop screen sharing. So yeah, wainscot. That's beautiful. I love that you did that. It's the same finish as, what is it? Wainscot? Okay. Wainscot. Okay. I'll have to look that up. I don't think I've ever heard of wainscot.
That other good stuff is that, what do you call it? West Coast Systems.
Yeah.
Two-part epoxy. That's real good stuff for any of that boats. And
Wayne's World.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up. And like I said, I'm interested. And Jim, if you would, like a year from now, you can remember this. We all might not even remember it. But if a year from now you put up a video on how well that cedar is holding up. Because I mean, I've got a shower I want to redo in my house, and that gives me. As soon as I seen that, I was like, wow, I really like that. So I would really like to know how my master bathroom. We're going to replace our shower, so I'd like to see how well that hold it up.
I have a question for you, Russ.
Yes.
The wainscoting is wainscoting.
Yeah, I've seen that now. It's wainscoting. That's what he's talking about.
Do you use this software? I seen your videos I started watching years ago, and I've seen this. Do you use this software much anymore?
Yes, Video Studio Pro. Yes.
Okay.
Very good video for the price. It is an excellent video editing program. Yep, I still use it now. I do. I am learning how to use Adobe
Premiere.
Yes, I have that because I bought into the cloud, so I've got Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, all their package, so to speak. And so I'm buying it through the cloud, so I pay for it like yearly, which is a much cheaper price for all their software. So I like that because before it was I mean, like Premiere Pro would probably be $300 or $400 just for that program. Photoshop would have been $300 or $500 for that program. So there's no way I'm not paying that much. How much did you pay for that?
I think, boy, I bought this a month ago and I started digging into it a little at a time, and it looks like it has a lot of neat features, but they had a special. I thought it was like maybe $39.
Yep. That's about right. So for $39, that's if you'll go and all up until the last 2 or 3 or 4 videos that I shot. All my videos prior to that were done in Corel Video Studio Pro. Excellent program. Now, you have to realize it's not the same Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro is what you would consider professional type video editing software, where Corel, but if you're starting out, I mean, that has so many features in it. They give you tons of transitions. They give you now this has the Boris Graffiti and the Boris Graffiti package, which you can do a ton of stuff with that. You know, and they give you music. I mean, there's just a ton of things that go along with it. And plus, the quality of the video editing is really, really good. Simple to use. You get a timeline down below with a window up top. You can actually use green screen with that. So, yes. I mean, it gives you 3 channel video, or is it 2? It either gives you 2 or 3 video channels to begin with, but I think you can add up to as many as 5. And it gives you a text channel, some other channel, and an audio channel. So they're all separated out.
Russ, what'd you use for your spinning globe of your logo?
That was done in video. That was done in a 3D editing program. I'm trying to think of it. That's totally separate out of those. That was done in, can't even think of them, but it's a 3D program that I've had for, several years now, 2 or 3 years. It's very, very hard to learn to use. Trust me. I've just broke into it to create a few things. And
I think Chris is drunk. He's hiccuping out there.
Okay, so Jim posted out there in the chat what he did with his. He put 1 coat of BLO, which is boiled linseed oil, and 3 coats of satin poly on it. Okay, cool. That's what he did.
The stuff that I was trying to come up with, I've read on some boat builder sites. It's called penetrating epoxy sealer, and they're saying that it will even stabilize wood that has begun to decay and rot.
Has anybody ever heard of Waterlock?
Yes.
Yeah.
Been around for a million years.
Is that like Thompson's water seal?
No, I don't know. I've heard the name of it, but I've never looked it up as of now. But I want to look into the Waterlock also. But with a coat of BLO, which BLO will penetrate into that cedar as soft as that cedar is, and suck that BLO, which resists water.
Yes.
BLO does, because we used back in the day when firefighting ladders were made of wood, and still there are some. I think New York City, some of the bigger cities, they still use wooden ladders. They do not use aluminum ladders. And they actually have a department in their fire department that takes care of their wooden ladders. In other words, every year they go through an inspection and they actually repair them. I just watched a video on, I believe it was Dirty Jobs, and he went to either Boston or New York or whatever, where they redo their ladder and keep their ladders. And guess what they use on those ladders? BLO, oil linseed oil. So you don't want paint. The reason you don't want paint on a wooden ladder is because you can't see if there is a problem, because the paint can mask and cover it up.
And it can trap the water too.
And it can trap the water underneath. So the BLO is perfect. So BLO is fantastic. And then he used 3 coats of satin poly over that. So great. Excuse me. I'm sorry. But I'm still interested to see how it holds up. Yeah, the BLO is to bring out the color because the poly is water-based.
They were a great band too in the 70s.
Wasn't that the ELO?
That was ELO, yeah.
ELO.
Oh, ELO. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm different than, isn't it?
Overdrive.
That's BTO. But that penetrating epoxy sealer looks like something worth looking up and investigating. Some of the boat builders, it seems like a lot of the boat builders are using it.
Yeah, Jim, you're thinking of RTO.
No, you're thinking of
No, it
ELO
was the boiled,
One drink.
boiled light orchestra, right?
he's linked to ELO, Electric Light Orchestra.
I just had one drink. See, that's it. That's all I had.
One drink.
I had it.
You ever seen that thing on Facebook where the guy says, my boss told me we could only have one drink at lunchtime, and he has this mug that's about 3 foot tall. 2 foot tall. I'm thinking like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, water locks. I have just recently heard about water locks here in the last few years. I've never heard of that before. But most of the stuff that we did when I was painting was like, we did a lot of house painting. I painted some cars and some motorcycles and stuff like that. So in normal house painting, we never did use water locks. When I started painting, there wasn't even, when my father and my brother, we didn't even use rollers. We used nothing but brushes. You would get a 6 or an 8 inch brush, and we used to actually brush the paint on everything, all the walls in the house. Everything you painted was done by brush. Then along came the rollers. Do what?
I thought you said they hadn't invented brushes yet. You guys just kind of took the paint and just.
No, I said they haven't invented rollers yet.
Oh.
First came the brush. He brushed everything. Then came rollers, and then came along airlesses. And I know you're a smart aleck. Remark there.
That's back when
First 2 letters are Al, so.
That's back when they made wooden wire.
Yeah. I went into a house one time, and it scared the crap out of me when I went up into the attic because I wasn't expecting this. I started crawling along because they had lightning that struck the house, and there was something up there in the attic smoldering. So I was the youngest and the smallest, so they sent my dumb butt up there to look for it. But anyways, as I was starting to crawl around, I looked, and I knew about them, but I'd never seen it before. I looked around, and I see these insulators, these ceramic insulators with
knob and tube.
Yeah, knob and tube.
And the wires running around, and I was like, I froze, and I was like, oh crap! I hope they have replaced the wiring in this house, and this crap ain't hot, because those wires that had the old cotton coating or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's paper impregnated with something, and it rots
yeah,
off.
and it would fall off, and there was bare places all over the wire. So I kind of
it was asbestos.
Yeah, I inched my way back to the edge of the hole and said, "Hey guys, there's a lot of open wires up here. Can y'all make sure that they've replaced the wiring in this house before I go crawling any further?" And they spent a few minutes, come back and said, "Yeah, those are no longer. Those been abandoned. Those are no longer live circuits."
That's still legally.
Oh yeah, the first house I redid at home in Tacona, Wisconsin, I redid it. It had the knob and tube, and neutral on one end and on the top plate, and the hot on the other side, and tack on and go.
You can still use it. It's legal to use.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It scared the crap out of me because I was crawling on top of it, and I was like, "Oh, wait, just 1 second here." So I was thinking to myself,
but on the water locks, Russ, and I think I've read you can also use it to seal concrete.
That's what I think I knew waterlocks from. I was going to ask my brother about this the other day because we use something called
Dam tight?
No, it was something block filler. It had a name before that, and it actually came in black bags as a powder. And what you would do was you had latex paint, and you would pour the latex paint in and add water, and then add this powder to it and mix it up, and that's what you use to put on the first coat of concrete block homes to seal the block, to keep the water out, and then you would come back over the top of that with a coat or two of latex paint over the top of that. So, but it was not waterlocks.
It says on Google that waterlocks is the original tung oil wood sealer.
Okay. See, I didn't. That's what I was wanting to know about it, because I had never heard of it before, until the last few years. I was going to ask my brother if he had heard of it, but we used something called block filler. That was such and such block filler. And it's like a drywall, like you can buy the powder with drywall mud, and you would mix it in, like I said, with latex, water, and that's what you put on the block. Now they have it in a can, or that they don't even use that anymore. Yes, that is fantastic. Thank you guys very, very, very much. We've had as high as 47. Right now we got 37 people watching, and I've got 35 thumbs ups. Thank you guys. That's cool. I appreciate it. That's fantastic. I appreciate you very much for doing that. Makes me know that you love me. Thank you.
They're lying.
All right. I think we're pretty well called it for a night.
They just love the beautiful panel.
Yeah, they love the panel.
Or they just clicked on the wrong
There is
thing.
no doubt in my mind that I'm not the only reason that they come to watch this show. And you're right, Miss Katie, that they love the panel also. Yeah, they've got to know you guys.
The Daft Punk helmet really made people stay.
Yes, it did.
But y'all all make the we all make this show. Yes, and it wouldn't be just me. So I appreciate y'all all being here every week. Trust me, I couldn't do it without you. So,
okay.
What the heck is that stupid thing?
Yes.
That's what you modeled your Kilroy picture.
Looks like Beaker.
Yeah, it does look like Beaker a little bit. Beaker from
the Muppets.
Yeah, the Muppets.
He's my little friend.
Yeah. Say hello to my little friend.
Oh, to my little friend.
I didn't know that's what you called it now, Al, your little friend. So never mind.
I think here, this is what it is, dude. It's Inside Out. It's Pixar. And is it Beaker? Almost Temer, Paula, Angst, Mito? Angst, Temer, Paula, Angst, or Mito. So I guess it's one of those. Tommy. This is Tommy, right?
Okay, that's Tommy.
I don't know. I don't know. It says Tommy right there.
Give your little friend a name, Tommy. Isn't that cute?
But then on the front it says Inside Out. Tommy. That's Tommy.
I want to say something so bad, but I can't. I got to do
good for 3 or 4. Go ahead. This never stopped you before.
Yeah, this is not. This is PG-13. So.
See my hand, Russ?
We can fix that.
See my hand, Russ? Right there? See my hand?
And look, as we talked, we now have 37 thumbs up. Isn't that great? Fantastic. Thank you. Tommy is the brand, Dan Inge said.
Okay.
Chris Leland said.
Is what Chris Nealon says.
For being out there in the chat, Chris Nealon, Tom Spillane, James Parker, Paul John's Life, Mystic Angel Christina, thank you for being out there tonight. And we talked about your site. Jim Dockrell, thank you. Do we get a song tonight? Yes, I'm going to give you a song before I sign. Oh. Just wanted to say, by the way.
Oh, I thought you were going to give something away.
That's as soon as I said that, if you would like to have, I've got a few of these left. This 15-piece keyless hybrid chuck and key set. Actually, Brenda, have you ever used yours?
No, I have not used mine yet. I'm getting ready to move my studio. So I've got a lot of stuff packed up right now, but I'm going to be moving my studio to another room of the house. And then while I get set up in there, I'm going to be breaking out all my toys.
Okay, cool. So there you have. But if you would like to win, send me an email to contest@simplywoodencreations.com. Put in the today's date, which would be
10/13.
10/13. Saturday night show 10/13, and put your information in there, your name and address and everything, so I can send it to you if you become a winner, and I'll pick you the winner out. And you have till midnight tomorrow night to send me an email if you want to win this, and I'll pick a winner out and send it to you next week. I've got to go. Matter of fact, I'll probably be picking out pretty quick because I've got to go to the post office Monday and send them out some more stuff, and go into the doctor on Monday. So, but contest@simplywoodencreations.com, and 10/13/2018 Saturday show in the subject line, so I'll be able to distinguish that in there. Although I think I pretty well wiped out all my emails out of that contest file, so there shouldn't be any problem there.
Russ,
so there you have it.
Could you use another sponsor for the scroll saw contest?
Sure.
All right, count me in. I'd like to sponsor up a flat rate box of scroll saw wood.
Okay.
1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, 1/2 inch.
Okay, great. Okay, I will get with you. Okay, a flat rate box as far as
the medium flat rate box.
Yeah, medium flat. Okay, that's what medium flat rate box of scroll saw wood.
Yep.
Okay, I will definitely put yours. It'll be in there. Should be able to get it in there tomorrow because I got to put Steve Good's two that he just sent me that he was doing. I actually sent them to me. I just forgot to put them up there. So yeah, that'll be great. Great.
I would love to do that for you.
Yep, no problem. All right, guys, I think we're going to get off here. And anyway, I was going back through and saying all the Mystic Angel has been on there. Steve Carmichael had been on there earlier. Chris Nealand, Tom Spillane.
Sean Marcoux was on there for a while.
Sean Marcoux, I saw him on there. Anybody else y'all can think of?
Jim Dockrell, Jimbo.
Jim Dockrell. Berta Moore.
Paul John Life, Tom Spillane, and Andy.
Yep, that's the first time I've seen her in our chat. Thank you for coming in, and I hope you enjoyed the show.
Berta Moreton.
Paul John's Life, I think we said him.
Michelle says he's still there.
Who?
Michelle says he's still there. Michelle Marcoux.
Oh, Michelle Marcoux, still here. Cool. That's cool. All right, guys, we're going to get off here tonight. I appreciate you very much for being out there in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brenda and Dickinson and Jim Bashirs and John and Katie and Matt and Al and Paul for being here on the panel with me tonight. What are you doing?
Sing it, Russ.
Okay. So thank you again for all the thumbs up and for being out there in the chat. I appreciate it very much. And yes, there's only one thing we got left to do, and that is just give me sawdust, lots of sawdust all around me and everywhere. I like it flying all around my shop and even in my beard and hair. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.